Toronto area home sales have surged by 40% in November, with prices beginning to inch upward, while new Canadian mortgage rules set to take effect on December 15th and anticipated interest rate cuts from the Bank of Canada promise to shake things up further. What's driving these shifts in the Toronto real estate market? Let's explore the latest trends and data so you can draw your own conclusions. Hi everyone, Claire Lee here with LePage, Terrequity, Elite Realty here in York Region, Markham, Canada. Thank you so much for being here and welcome back to the channel. Click, like, subscribe, and share if you find any of this information useful. You can also reach out anytime by emailing me directly or contact our team to sign up for regular market updates. The links are below. In November, the average selling price across all property types was $1.1 million, reflecting a 2.6% year-over-year increase, but a slight 0.5% dip from October. Total sales reached 5,900, a 40% jump from last year and a 1.9% increase compared to October. However, when viewed in context, November's sales were the third lowest recorded since 2014. Active listings stood at 21.8 thousand, up 30% year over year, but down 12% from the previous month. Interestingly, active listings have actually been on a steady decline since September, indicating inventory absorption. This trend could play a pivotal role in shaping the market, as tightening supply combined with lagging home construction and potential interest rate cuts is likely to create upward pressure on average selling prices as we head into 2025. Let's take a closer look at specific property types, starting with detached homes. Sales in both 416 and 905 regions surged year over year by a whopping 49% and 42% respectively. However, it's worth noting that last November's sales volumes were exceptionally low, so these large percentage increases are somewhat inflated by the base effect. Year to date, and in November, the detached segment accounted for nearly half, 45% of total sales, with 42% of those transactions falling in the $1 million to $1.5 million price range. This dynamic has implications for overall market metrics. While average condo prices are trending down, the higher proportion of detached home sales, often at higher price points, is helping elevate the average sale prices across all property types. As TREB's chief market analyst observed, quote, "The detached segment experienced average annual price growth above the rate of inflation, particularly in the city of Toronto," end quote. Turning to the condo apartment segment, sales in both 416 and 905 regions saw year-over-year increases of 38% and 33% respectively. Year to date and in November, condos represent the second largest share of total sales, accounting for approximately 27-28%. According to the same TREB analyst, quote, "Condo buyers are benefiting from a lot of choice and therefore negotiating power. This will attract renter households into home ownership as borrowing costs trends lower in the months ahead," end quote. For those keeping a close eye on the real estate market, the big question remains, is now the right time to buy or sell? Based on my firsthand experiences, insights from my clients, and conversations with colleagues actively working in the field, here's a ground level perspective to help inform your decision. It really depends on the property type and neighborhood. From my own experiences in November alone, I've seen dramatic contrasts within the market. In some areas, bidding wars are rampant. Properties, whether newly listed or price adjusted after sitting on the market, are quickly drawing anywhere from 3 to 7 competing offers. On the flip side, other neighborhoods have oversupply with around 20 similar listings within a 5-kilometer radius, all priced within $150,000 range, competing for the same pool of buyers. Sellers who are successful in this environment are those who understand current market conditions, take feedback seriously, and price their properties accordingly. Conversely, those who hold unrealistic expectations or can afford to wait without urgency often find their properties lingering on the market without much traction. Parents helping their adult children enter the real estate market is nothing new, often referred to as the bank of mom and dad. However, what stood out to me recently was the number of parents attending open houses, appointments, and inquiries with a clear and consistent purpose. I'm looking to help my adult child get into the real estate market. Many of these parents appear to be baby boomers representing diverse backgrounds, and their seriousness was evident from the thoughtful and detailed questions they asked. Now add this dynamic, a new layer of complexity, the upcoming mortgage policy changes taking effect this month. Notably, these changes aim to reduce financial barriers for buyers targeting properties in the 1 million to 1.5 million range. Starting December 15, 2024, the revised rules will allow house hunters in this price bracket to make a down payment of less than 20%. This shift could significantly impact buyer behavior in the market. I'll be closely monitoring these developments and sharing insights in the coming months ahead. And finally, have you ever heard of the saying, when the US sneezes, Canada catches the flu? With Trump's recent election win, there's been a lot of speculation about how his policies will shape the US and in turn affect Canada, from interest rates and the Federal Reserve to trade tariffs, inflation, tax cuts, economic growth, and labor markets. These shifts could influence key factors like interest rates, housing prices, and the cost of living here in Canada. On that note, the Bank of Canada is widely expected to announce another interest rate cut on December 11th, 2024. So stay tuned for further insights on how these changes unfold. Whether you're a first-time homebuyer or an existing homeowner, the real estate market is constantly evolving. Stay informed, and understanding the latest data is crucial for making the best decisions for you and your family. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. My name is Claire Lee, and remember, Claire Lee clearly is the right choice to help you achieve your real estate goals.